although his birthday is November 30th. When is November 30th?
That's like a Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Wednesday is his birthday.
Yeah,
Yes.
so.
Yeah. So birthday party for him. Actually, I was counting and I was like, oh my gosh, this is already the 8th birthday we're having for him. When we moved here, he was 4. He was turning 4. We moved here August 31st, 2014.
2014. Okay.
Yes.
And he was 8 then.
No, he was 3.
Oh, he was 4. I was 4. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
8 birthday parties.
Later, he turned, yes.
Yeah.
And our tradition for him has been to have a prep party. So he invites his friends.
That's crazy.
Yes, in here, and that was a cultural difference because here for birthday parties, people invest, it's big. They go to places and do birthday parties outside. Whereas in France,
I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whereas in France, for birthday parties, you have your friends over. And I think it's more fun because you get to come to your friend's home, and
they usually.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we do. So what we do for Noah. So we do crepe parties. And the past years I've been saying, okay, 8 years, 8 birthday, 8 friends, 9 year, 9 friends, 10. So 12 birthday, 12 friends. And so that's Noah's tradition and Isaiah's tradition because he was born August 7th. So he gets to have a pool party every year. So
his birthday is one day after mine.
Oh, you're August 6th?
August 6th, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So do you do pool party as well?
Pool party. I wonder if I've ever had a birthday where I had a pool party. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's what Isaiah has. And he's a fish. He loves water.
Yeah.
So we've since we live here, we've been lucky. We've lived in places where we have a pool. So he gets to invite his friends. And then when we bought our house, we don't have a pool in this sub. We have just a tennis court. But we were a member of a club where we had a pool. And
it was close, like fairly close to you?
Yeah, 5 minutes from us. And the past 2 years, we're not member of that club anymore, but I have a very good friend, Heather May. Hey, Heather, if you're watching us, and she has a big pool. So we use her pool. We've been using her pool for.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And this year, for his 14th, he was in Barcelona. So Isaiah celebrated.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not a bad way to spend your
So he didn't have a pool party, but he was in Barcelona. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Can you hear my music?
What's that?
Can you hear my music?
I don't hear anything. Is there music going on?
Yeah, Mariah Carey, Hero. I loved it. So I've been listening to my playlist that I sent you. Did you listen? Did you make it?
I listened to a couple of them. I'm going to work up a couple of them and serenade you with them. So I have to decide which ones. Like definitely True Colors, because Cyndi Lauper. That's some of the Lionel Richie. Maybe I've never tried to sing Lionel Richie.
I added something. Lionel Richie. I liked him a lot. I added some Michael Jackson. I added Mariah Carey because it's sort of Spotify. So when you listen to a song, it says, "Oh, would you like this one?"
It suggests you,
It suggests, So I love the playlist, and I danced on Vanessa Paradis' Jolly Taxi. That was really fun. And on La Isla Bonita. So that was very cool. I like Madonna.
And so you're just dancing around the house now, and this is
actually I was like, last night I drank and then I was turning and I was, the batch, the crepes, I was twirling it, and I was dancing while twirling.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. So we just need, the next step is video of this, and then
I have some videos of it. I might post it. I know I filmed me. I might post it. We'll see. Yes. Yeah. I'm very casual today, but it's good. It's okay. And so
when you say casual, it's like, well,
casually I'm wearing like everyone's sweatpants.
Oh, nice.
That's sweatpants. Cabby, like this is cabby joggers, but this is very casual for me.
So it's like stretchy and you can do, like, you could do a workout in those if you wanted.
Yeah, I could.
Cool. That's awesome.
I could. Actually, I had to run to Costco, so I wore just tennis shoes, like my running shoes, and then it was fun.
And you were probably um, the most stunning person in Costco.
Because I had lipstick on. That's all I have as a makeup today. So
I'm wondering what's happening here. I'm going to refresh this. I have the Facebook feed running. It says the video ended. No, we're on. We're on. Never mind. It looks like we're on. So okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hope we're on.
Yeah.
So how about you? How's your Thanksgiving happen? Did we record yesterday? Oh yeah, yesterday was fun. We talked about
that was a really good episode. We talked about differences, age differences in relationships and so on. And there, like I said,
and patterns,
at the end of it,
like if it's a yes now or a never. It's not I don't like it, but it's gonna be a yes later. If it's a no now.
If it's a no now, it's never. It's a never. It's like no.
Or you will just. You will just
although,
go with it.
I mean, when I think about you think about Steve Hardison, it's like he's like, no, I don't do interview shows, or no, I don't go out and do keynote speeches or anything. But yet, so I think sometimes it evolves over time a little bit.
Yeah, I think
one of the things you decide you're never going to do is like, well, maybe I will.
Yeah, I think that's different though for a relationship. What we're saying is that
I guess
if somebody you don't like somebody, what happens usually is that you really like someone, because just like in the hero's journey, like, or the story of movies and things like that, you really like someone, and then you discover that there is something you don't like him, and then you end up getting back together. But this is like when you are forcing yourself to like someone, hoping that, like, say you are dating someone who is not, who seems to not be faithful, and faithfulness is very important to you.
Oh, that's like a definite no-go for me. It's like, no.
Oh yeah, I guess. But I hope so. I mean, I hope so. Some, open relationships are very tense.
And a lot of people, a lot of my friends and colleagues and acquaintances who are maybe in 20s or early 30s, they talk about polyamory, and I don't know.
I don't even know what it means.
It's like you have different relationships with different people, and you're
at the same time.
And I'm like,
that's gross.
It's like that's just it seems to me just
that's
an
really
excuse
gross.
to not be. It's like if you want to play the field, like that, I would use the term play the field. If you want to play the field, just be honest about playing the field, right? And don't say, "Oh, I'm polyamorous," because that's.
So are we being judgmental right now, or?
Yeah, I'm being judgmental.
I'm being judgmental. So let's let people do whatever they want and say, "Oh, not for us, not for me."
I just say it's not for me, not. For me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
So I'm. Today, Eric Lofholm has a class that he offers once every couple of months.
Eric Lofholm is the world's best sales.
He's the world's best sales trainer. He's and he's my coach right now. And he's like, if you had to describe him, maybe some people would recognize this. Maybe some people would, like in the coaching world, you have like maybe heart-centered coaches, and then you have sales coaches, right? And so he wants to be the what did he say? The Zig Ziglar of his generation. Sometimes he describes himself that way. And if you've heard of Zig Ziglar, it's like he's a big, or Jim Rohn's another one, or Tony Robbins, or so he's creating himself, and he's created himself as that. Anyway, he every couple of months he presents a course on how to write a book in a day. And, that's been floating around my head. It's like, well, I'm going to write a book because a book is a great way to get my message out. It's a great way to change lives. And it's a great way to have something that you can present to people and say, well, hey, I'm a published author.
This is who I am. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a best-selling author or whatever. So what my idea was that I'm going to model it after, see if I can put this up there so you can see this, after this. And I was introduced to this in a show on Netflix called The Crown. I don't know if you saw The Crown. It's a documentary. I think there's 6 seasons now, so it's a drama about the British monarchy, essentially the tenure of Queen Elizabeth II, right? And so in one of the episodes, Prince Charles, who is now the king, evidently of England, right? He he talks about how he had to give a dedication somewhere in Wales, and it had to be in Welsh. And so he had to learn Welsh properly. And so he went to a coach, and the coach taught him how to speak, how to enunciate, and how to learn sing. And one of the things that was referenced was this book. So of course I went to Amazon and I bought the book, and it's a thin volume. It's about 50 pages long,
50.
and it's filled with tongue twisters. And just pick a page, and I'll pick one out. I'll read
7.
Page 7. Okay, so we'll go to page 7, and it's organized by the different techniques you use in your voice. And so on page 7, so this is actually page 7 is the heading for the first chapter, which is 2 lips. So all of the tongue twisters concentrate on the sounds you make with the 2 lips coming together. So the and it says at the beginning, the flexibility of the lips is very important if speech is to be clear and projected. Vowels as well as consonants suffer from lack of lip mobility. So the sounds are the p, the p sound, the b, 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 b. So like being, who are being, presence, p, right? M, I think of it from because that's the 2 lips together. Mom. Yeah. The W.
Wow. No, it doesn't bring them together.
Wow. Yeah, but they're interacting with each other, right? And the w sound like in what. And then he does say, since this didn't have a tongue twister on it, he says that the first tongue twister is my favorite. I don't even know if I can say this one. And what I did when I bought the book, as part of me developing my voice, is I would read it aloud. I'm practicing reading aloud. So I would take like a page, and instead of just reading it, because I read every day, as I'm sure you do, but I take a page and read it out loud. Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
To practice your voice. That's very
So, and this one is, it says, "Are you copper bottoming him, my man? No, I'm aluminuming him. And that's actually a harder one, because in the UK and in Australia, aluminium. It's not called aluminum.
We do aluminium. En français,
Aluminium.
we say aluminium.
Yeah. And so anyway, the idea is that the book will be designed to be read aloud. And so it's this thin book that I can go around and give it to people and say,
that's awesome.
I have this book in my car that's going to be life transformational for you, and I'll give you a copy if you commit to reading it out loud. Right? Wow. Okay. And then of course, since it would be released in print, in a print version like this, this little thin volume like this, and then on Kindle, of course, which is a no-brainer, and then Audible. It has all sorts of potential for Audible, because read by the author, and of course the author is developing his voice, and he's using all the different inflections. And so that's my idea, and I'll see where it leads me today, because I'm gonna the course, I couldn't do it live, so he sent me the replay of the course. It's like a 7-hour workshop, basically.
Wow.
Yeah. So
okay. So yeah, let me know about it. I'm interested in knowing.
Well, you're invited later to do one of your own, or to come along.
Yeah, I'm writing my book, so we talked about it. But anyway,
it's and that just, to me, sounds like what a perfect way to spend the day in focused creation.
Yeah, some days when there are some times where I wish I didn't have any kids and any commitment. And I would just go somewhere with just all my books and my notebook, and then just write and read and write.
And just,
that's my favorite way of relaxing,
it's well within your means to do a retreat. I know, since
I would love
several retreats.
That is, I did it, I told you, for a birthday or 2. That was my gift from my family, just a night in a hotel. Just myself, and that would be amazing. But even just me going somewhere for 2 days, like a writing retreat. I would love to
Yes.
go for a week and finish
Yeah.
my book,
Yeah.
just 1 week,
Yeah.
me somewhere in a hotel, I
Yep.
can go downstairs, meet some people, eat, and then go back and just
Yes.
love that. So
Yeah.
maybe one day.
Yeah, it's hard with family life and motherhood, and you're the chief architect of the birthday party and all
Yeah,
this
but
stuff.
also
It's like,
because
yeah, parenthood is full of, it's like, well, where do we find even like little pockets of
I think I'm
time
not
for ourselves?
indispensable, as we say in French. I think I did that. I organize my life in such a way as, I am controlling, and I am releasing more control now. And I think the separation also is a very good exercise for that, good practice, because, sometimes
What do you mean separation?
With my husband.
I see. I
It's a
thought
good
you were talking about
practice to, release control years and
yeah.
just, go and do my things. Yeah, I'm liking it.
Yeah, but it still, it's, you have
Yeah.
14-year-old, 12-year-old now, and 3-year-old, right? So it's
And I love them. And and that they're, I take care of them just for a time. Isaiah, when I think about it, I'm like, oh my goodness, he's almost gone, but I'm not there yet. So I will live the present, right? Be in the present.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
I don't have that much time left with him. Yesterday, we were doing something and he just came and gave me a kiss. And I was like, that doesn't happen a lot, because I'm, going to him and kissing him, but just he came and like, and that was, that was awesome.
Yeah, but actually, I mean, we're obviously over time, which we always do. But I'll just leave you with one thought that I had about this is, like, I think about this with Corvo. Like, Corvo is going to be my kid forever, and so we'll always
and
have a relationship. Yeah,
you're
and it's
lucky
always
because she's
evolving.
20.
What's that?
Evolving. She's 20 and she's still living with you. So you are pretty lucky. You had it. Yeah, you have it. Awesome.
Yeah, but that's probably not, within the next 10 months to a year. That will not be the case anymore.
She's going to move out and live with her friend.
Yeah, that's what she's talking about. So
but so enjoy the the next 10 months, because I mean, she'll be 21 when she moves out. So you've had more than a lot of people would have.
That's true. And our relationship is better now in the past year than it was.
Yeah. So that's amazing.
So that's amazing.
That's awesome.
But anyway, we're gonna cut this right here, or we could go on for another 2 hours.
Yes, but then I'm busy. I need to go and start making the crepes now.
So actually, I want to ask you before we cut off. So it's savory and sweet, or just sweet?
I would just do savory. So I bought Nutella, and Noah is allergic, but Nutella and bananas and strawberry jam.
Oh man!
And they put maple syrup on it too. And then, so it's very good. Kids love it, I have to say.
It's off the chain. It's off the chain.
They all love it. And then it's a screen-free party. So they're going to do board games. So Noah has a lot of board games. And I have 1,000 square feet basement. So they're going to be there. And
what board games are they going to do?
They have a lot. They have Life. They have
I remember the game of Life. I remember the game of Life.
They'll do Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, I love it. And frankly, we have a lot of board games from our homeschooling time. So
that's awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, everybody have a fabulous day. We'll see you soon.
See you Monday. Happy
Monday.
weekend. Bye-bye.
All right.